Tomorrow is primary election day in Minnesota. Races will determine key candidates like the GOP choice for governor and senator. But as with many primaries in a non-presidential election year, voter turnout is likely to be low.
You get upset that someone's not doing what they should be doing or what you want them to be doing in St. Paul or Washington, and you didn't vote in the primary, you're not happy with the end candidates. That can be really upsetting. So if you get out and vote in the primary, you have control over that end result.
During the last midterm in 2010, nearly 16% of eligible voters cast ballots in the primary. That was the highest in a decade. However, this year's turnout is expected to only be around 10%. Tomorrow's election will also narrow the fields of candidates in many local, city, and county elections. ABC 6 News reporter Jenna Losi highlights several of the big races in our area.
Many candidates in our region are looking to move forward Tuesday and face off during general elections in November. Rochester Mayor Ardell Brady has two people competing against him this time around, Stephanie Kylan and Cindy Maves. Incumbent Bruce Schneider is running for Council Member Ward 3 against Vicki Anderson and Nick Campion. And the only other race in Rochester is for school board position number 5. Terry Thronson is running against Nora Dooley, Matthew Halleck, and Jean Marvin. Austin has just one primary election this year, with Roger Boughton deciding not to run for Council Ward 2. 4 candidates are registered to take his place: David Hagan, Alex Mayfield, Marvin Rapinski, and Brian Staska. In Albert Lee, Council Ward 6 incumbent Al Brooks is running against Matt Morris and Sergio Salgado Jr. Freeborn County Sheriff Bob Kindler is facing Kurt Freitag and Dale Glazier for another term. And there's also a race to replace Winona County Sheriff Dave Brand, who's retiring this year. And 6 people want the position, including Bob Overbeck, Ron Granrud, Craig Glover, Rodney Hansen, Gary Hepner, and Bill Spitzer. Just 2 candidates will advance in each of these local races. Jenna Losi reporting, ABC 6 News.
This year's primary elections are the first time Minnesota voters no longer need an excuse to vote absentee. It's a way to create more opportunity for eligible voters to participate. And in Olmsted County, it seems to be working. They've seen a spike in absentee voters compared to past years. Voting officials say on average, Olmsted County sees around 900 absentee voters. As of today, they've had close to 1,100 voters take advantage of the no excuse absentee voting law.
And up until last week, it was still pretty quiet, and then all of a sudden now today, the last few days, it's really picked up. So I think that people are kind of getting wind of it and remembering, and they like to wait till the last minute anyway, just to be sure that they are voting who they want to vote for.
And just a friendly reminder, most polling places will be open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. In all partisan races, you can only vote for candidates from one political party. Write-ins are not allowed. We will, of course, be following all of tomorrow's key state and local races. Be sure to tune in here to ABC 6 News and to KALTV.com for the latest results and reaction from across the state.